Hello, I'm King Koopa, and I'm back with episode 3 of Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Some things happen, and we see the raptors. And there's a person. I'll show you. Alright, let's go ahead and hit that Chaos Theory intro, and then put on our tinfoil crowns. Episode 3 starts out with Darius and Ben pulling up in Ben's van to Sammy's ranch house, because the episode is called Down on the Ranch. Right, but not like the dressing and not like the Hidden Valley Ranch either. You gotta stay focused. We just started. Ben, he notices that no, he's like, no, that's definitely the smell of a fire. So they run and, they go into the house and they notice it's like completely smoked out. Turns out Sammy was just baking a pie, and she's kind of bad at it, I guess, because she burned it, and it's like super burnt. Like, it's more burnt than my skills at F1 Race on the NES. And no, I don't know what that means. Why did you write that? I wrote that? I can't even write, but okay. She offers them lemonade, and then here's a disturbance out in her yard. They drink some lemonade, and then they go out, and then they see that the fence is broken in her corral, because she has a ranch, but not like the dressing. They go through the broken hole in the fence, and they go over the hill, and what they see is yes, an ankylosaurus for real this time. Okay, no, what do you want? I don't have any money. Like, you gotta go find a ninja to pay dinosaurs, okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Anyway, they go over the hill and they see the ankylosaurus named Bumpy, and he really acts like a dog. It's kind of off-putting. I don't really like it. I mean, Bumpy is cool or whatever. You're gonna pay for that, by the way. So Sammy has a neighbor, Carl, and he's kind of a jerk, and he tries to run over Bumpy in his truck, which, let's be real here, this happens. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think Carl was thinking that through, but yeah. And then Carl gets out, and he's like, I'm gonna call what is it, the DPW, the Department of Prehistoric Wildlife. Even though, let's talk about this for a second. It's not prehistoric life, is it? If it's living in the modern age, it's not prehistoric, is it? I'm a king. I'm a king. Carl big mad, and he wants Bumpy gone, right? Because he breaks his fence. They get Bumpy back in his pen. And then after they get Bumpy in his pen, they go in the house, and then they sit down because the other pie that Sammy was making that wasn't burnt, and it was fine, they were going to eat it. Well, she said she was going to give it to Carl, but let's be real, Carl wouldn't be getting none from me. Certainly not a pie. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you'd give Carl some pie. My answer is a hard no. Carl's a jerk. So the power's out, right? And they go outside. Alright. Sammy's like, I'll go check this thing in here, and then you guys go out and check on Bumpy. So they go out to check on Bumpy, and Ben and Darius look around. They're looking around outside to see if they can see anything, and then they see Carl's truck. And they see Carl inside I don't think he's sleeping, Koopas. I think he's, you know. So they hear a noise, and then they get down behind the hay bale, and they turn their flashlights off. And then all of a sudden, it's a raptor! Yes, it's literally you. Ghost starts chasing Darius around. And while that happens, Ben goes to check on Bumpy, but Red is chasing Ben. Right. Red is chasing Ben around the barn. Well, it's like the stable thing where Bumpy is. And then Ben tricks Red into going into the stable, and then he locks Red into the stable. And then he runs back to the house. Inside of the house, Sammy is, Panthera. I don't know. Let me know how you pronounce the name of this. It's on the screen right there. Panthera is trying to get Sammy. And I don't know, guys. These raptors are super goofy. Like, they act like Ghostface from the Scream movies. Like, they just fall all over everything. Yeah, I'm talking about you two. Y'all are goofballs. You're trying to eat people. You can't even eat people because you're goofy. Look at you. Ben lets out Bumpy. And then Bumpy goes over by the van. Remember, Red's locked in the barn thing. And Darius traps Ghost under some hay. So, like, he's out of commission. And then Panthera is in the house with Sammy. Sammy gets out of the house. She blocks the door with the thing. Then she runs and runs while Darius and Ben back up the van. And she gets in the van. And then all of a sudden, Bumpy absolutely shreks Panthera. And then there's a little fight. And then Panthera runs away. The guys get away. Then the ninja person. Okay, I'm not clear on this. Do you think that the ninjas hired a person who is the raptor's handler? Or do you think that the raptor handler is the ninja? Let me know what you think in the comments. The handler blows a whistle, and then all the raptors are like, all right. And then they all get into the truck and see there's 3 doors open, but there's 4 doors. Like, this other door stays closed. And if I'm not mistaken, the one that's closed contains Tiger. In Jurassic World Dominion, Tiger is the one that chased Claire through Malta. Like it did the Jason Bourne window jump thing. Sammy, Ben, and Darius are driving down the road, and Sammy reveals that when Panthera was trying to get her to the house, she found a map inside of Brooklyn's jacket, because Brooklyn left her jacket at Sammy's house. And on the map is the next location, like the location for the next episode. And we're going to Kenji's in the next episode. Well, that's it. That's episode 3 of Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Remember, Koopas, be kind to people you have no reason to be kind to. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I want you to have a nice day.